pools, wider and wider pod. This is one little pod that's way too small.
Yeah, even if we were 100 of us, we're still all the same. We're still all Bernie and Hillary supporters, or Jill Stein.
I noticed part of my depression, basically, has been a sense of survival. I have a very very strong survival skills.
Sure.
Because I died in the Holocaust, so in me is like I'm very activated when I know that life is in danger. So my antenna has been on high alert. I've been noticing that I have a concern about who am I associating with, especially with with the rock, the
Standing Rock,
because some of them are radical, and some of our community, the dance community,
sure,
there's some people among us who are like very much into. They have a natural conspiracy theory, so they and actually I'm hearing from my son that there's some people who are really like saying if you don't come and fight, you're not a true American right now. We have to really take a stand. So there's all kinds of groups going on, and I'm beginning to feel concerned about who am I aligning with.
I agree.
And who is like a radical.
I've noticed myself not share a post that I would ordinarily because of that fear. I feel that. And I'm also really aware that there's a parallel reality to me about Standing Rock and how they are physically on the line, standing up as a force, moment to moment. And we are needing to be that presence to what this mountain is that's pushing down on us. And we need to be as vigilant. And that's why I'm just seeing this whole idea of a march that is picked up by the news, so that it sounds the alarm.
Yes. How there's the drum circle in Venice every Sunday?
Okay.
I think we need to have like a place that will be like a drum circle. Maybe it will be that drum circle.
What time do they go there? What time?
I don't know. It's in the afternoon, but make that decide that as long as Trump is the president, we people there come to drum for affirming life and dignity for all.
Uh-huh.
Creating drum circle for dignity for all. I think that's what you are talking about.
I like that.
Dignity of existence, because he's going to do away with a minimum wage of $15.
Input to what?
Because he's hiring, as a minister of labor, he's hiring the guy who is running fast food restaurants, who doesn't want to give.
I mean, he is bringing in the worst cabinet.
The scum of the earth.
The scum of the earth, really.
The scum of the earth, yes.
Stallone, he's bringing Stallone along. It's like, what is this, a rumble government? It's disgusting.
What's Stallone? I saw that on Stallone. What's he supposed to do?
Well, I don't know.
Cultural affairs?
None of them have any respect. The guy who runs the EPA,
he doesn't believe in climate warming.
EPA, it's like disgusting.
The one who just sort
Rick
of
Perry?
introduced him and warmed up the crowd for the Trump rallies. He's got some high-level office.
Rick Perry, who said, listen to this. Rick Perry, who said, I would get rid of three parts of the administration. Two of them, and then he couldn't remember the third was Department of Energy. He said, I would get rid of the Department of Energy. He's just been made head of the Department of Energy. I mean, how fucking crazy is that?
What are we going to do about finding out how to be involved? You said the drum circle, but that's small. There must be some kind of hub.
I'm visioning that maybe will be another drum circle that will be specifically for people who are taking a stand on a vigil every week of people who are going to drum and make noise.
Well, that's one, but still, I just think in terms of any kind of organized group that's already
we
around.
registered in some list. I'm sure there's some list to be registered. I feel like I need to get home.
Okay.
Well, certainly, I'm not going to suggest anyone not do anything they want to do, I think you should do everything you said. I think tweeting's a great idea. I
And the
think
tweet revolution,
all of that.
was-
I
What do you
think
wanna say?
our
What are you gonna
only salvation in this is what I would say peace and love, in the sense, not in the la 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 stuff, in the sense of choosing union, choosing to see commonalities, and you just keep chunking up till you get to the commonalities.
but
it's always
let's
possible to get to
face it, when you say
commonalities.
choosing commonality, what do you do in choosing commonality when somebody comes to you with a gun?
Let's
This is going to be
let's
the
do
first-
something now so that doesn't happen.
No, it will be happening the first week of his presidency.
Well, then what do you want to do? Do you want to go to Israel?
I want to go to Canada. I don't even know what to do with my house.
You have to sell your house. I think when shit starts to happen, land values are going to go down.
I know.
Okay, but I still think
Probably
that-
not in California. See, that's the thing. California
We're
can.
sheltered a little bit. I would love to see getting weapons and we're just creating our own border and just like living away.
Well,
Living
I mean,
away.
I saw it today. The country of Pacifica, California, Oregon, and Washington,
in Colorado, I think.
and Nevada and Colorado, or Nevada, not
Oh,
Idaho. I
cessation,
don't think.
really ceasing from the
Nevada,
union,
Nevada.
separating from the
Nevada
union.
was part of. Sure, why not Nevada? Are you kidding?
Can you imagine? That would be the best case scenario right now. Really, and otherwise you'd have to move out of the country.
Well, you'd
But
have
I would
to,
like
but
to
you'd
say,
have to understand what the country next to you is like. I mean,
okay,
it
but
would
I have
be-
something more
This
realistic.
is the
It's
sixth
my-
sacred thing.
It's my turn.
I mean, this is
My
what
turn.
we're looking at.
Good. Yes, Greta.
So I want to bring it back to this weekend, and I'm very interested in what groups are having this conversation that can mobilize, because we have a small and rapidly narrowing window, but we still have the possibility of creating, something before he steps into office. It's the last window. It's the 11th hour.
We have 6 weeks.
So what is
no,
it?
we're
This
talking
Six
about
weeks.
this
It's-
Monday. Something has
The
to
Monday
be-
is the vote. I don't know what you can do. Here's the story
So
on the
no, it
vote.
has to
On
be
Monday,
made.
the 536, I forget exactly how, 536 electors will vote according to how their state has voted and so forth. Of that, if there are 37 of them or something that say they're not going to vote for Trump, then he doesn't win and it goes into the House of Representatives or the whole other thing. Okay? If for some reason they vote for Hillary, a whole bunch of them would have to change to Hillary.
Oh my God.
That's not going to happen. But if it did, if it changed to
How
Hillary,
much she needs to get to move to Hillary?
she needs like 60 or something like
Whoa.
that. She needs 50 some odd, assuming that they do that, but that means you got to get 40 or 50 Republicans to stand up to their Republican Party and say, I'm not doing what the Republicans want me to do, and I'm a Trump supporter. Why would I want to do that? Okay, so the point is, there's such frenzy, such misinformation right now. The chance of them actually doing that, unless something happens between now and tomorrow, and believe me, if there was something, there's plenty of guys who are trying to have it come out. Why do you think we're hearing all this Russia stuff and all of that? Okay, Obama. I mean, but Obama isn't standing up. He's not saying, you know what, I'm ordering by executive order, I'm stopping this for 2 more weeks.
Yeah.
While we find out. He's not doing that. Whether he has a
He's stopping what,
constitutional
a
right
recount?
to or not.
Stopping the recount?
No, the recounts are going on. The recounts aren't showing anything.
They're not showing
they're
In the
showing that
Michigan,
there was he got
Trump
more
got
votes. He
1,000
got
vote,
more.
2,000 votes
That
more.
was a blow. But yeah, I think
Bottom line
Obama
is, we
very-
elected this guy.
Obama is in a kind of weak position, because if he's going to raise hell, they're going to chew his brain and totally kill the guy. If Obama will actually stand like that.
What could Obama do? What kind of law could
Well,
he
he couldn't
find?
do anything that was illegal.
But what could he do?
But that's like a fucking coup. And the trouble with any
What?
idea of like a coup is, who do you think the military's for?
For Trump.
Yeah, not for Trump. So Democrats and progressives have to think of where they are.
Well, we're screwed. What do you mean?
So the only way we cannot be screwed is to find a more central policy, just like we want them to give up some of their most.
All it takes is really the voice, the well-organized voice of a small people with a clear vision, and being able to be picked up by media.
Yes.
So we need to really have, a clear statement.
Here, NBC drops bombshell. Putin personally directs election hacking. This is a very important and powerful statement because based on that, the election should be null and void.
Right.
That's what I would like to see happening.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to have sex with that on Sunday.
Sex magic. I mean, I certainly like being able to at least switch back into pleasure and play and fun out of the fucking terror of it all.
I'm going to bring you a pillowcase for Christmas.
Oh God, it's so embarrassing. Is it embarrassing?
Totally.
Yeah. I need to. I totally need to remove that.
I have one. I have some at home to give you.
What is wrong with me? Oh my gosh. So that is. I mean, I toy with, why would you live here? Why would we live here? And we'd all get scattered, to different areas because I wouldn't want to live in this situation.
And then there will be about, it's a lot going to be about, you'll see our friends in South Carolina or even people who are not your friends. You'll see black people being hurt. And suffer a lot. And how much are we going to take a stand? How often are we going to go to the streets and complain
It's about
when
going
we see
to the
other people
streets and
suffering?
complain. Yeah,
Right.
It's about going
Exactly,
to the streets.
exactly. Because you know how they can spin any protest. I mean,
Well, look at
and
Standing
besides, the
Rock,
peaceful
the
protests
people...
are going to be angrier when the week before someone got shot. They're going to bring their own guns.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not good. So here,
it's going to be guns.
Okay, I haven't heard any other possibility other than mine, which is to chunk it up till you get people who agree on certain values. They don't want more people getting killed in the streets. I mean, it's easy to
So the
chunk
deadline,
it
where are
up.
you going to write the platform? What are you
And
gonna
here's the thing.
have the
I
platform?
know. Listen to me, please.
Yes.
I know we can at least have a shot at this. I really know. And I know that because we can get volunteers who are all kinds of, creative people to help make this happen.
I don't get you, honey. I really don't get you.
Yeah, well, then we have to tell the story in the way that it's gotten. What don't you get?
I don't get what, when you say to people, okay, agree on values.
Yes.
In a way of ways, we are a bunch of people agreeing on American values.
Okay, but no one's talking about that. Nothing I'm saying
are you
is
talking
revolutionary.
About the Bernie Sanders kind of a group? Are you talking about which values?
I'm talking about all the values.
The value
You chunk it up. You chunk
of
it
respect,
up. I mean, you
of human
chunk it
decency,
up.
of the inalienable rights of human
and
beings.
you go from the very
sense
top.
that's not being
Okay,
honored
you go
in a
from the
fascist
very
society.
top, chunked up. You go down until you get more and more specific. The more specific you get, the more tension you have around different ideas. Okay, that's the part where you start with dialogue. It doesn't matter. By laying this out, it's a process. It's a mediation process that's been going on.
I agree with you.
Okay, so here's the next step. The next step is to put this concept together. The next step is to put this concept together in a kind of an interesting way that people will say, "Oh yeah."
But you don't say anything different than just saying, "Hey, society, let's hang out together with society."
I'm not saying society. I'm saying that segment of society that agrees with this set of values. Who agrees in equality of all.
The only thing
you already stick with what's there. You just pick.
So you said if you bring in the Bill of Rights.
Yeah. This is what we stand for.
No, then the NRA and the Bill of Rights
this
says
is what
I'm going
you
to come
agree.
and shoot anybody who pisses
you
me
make
off.
it really, like I said,
maybe not
you
call it
start.
something like
I mean,
that, then.
look, there's plenty of things, plenty of ways to discuss the range of opinions about each topic that you've got, but they came under the general subheading is everyone's interested in a better outcome for this thing. Whatever it is, they have just completely different ideas on how to get there, but they're in 100% agreement. They would like less people. They would like there to be less poverty.
Again.
What?
Everyone wants America to be great again.
Everyone wants America to be great again.
Okay.
Totally right. Okay, so that's
hands holding hands. That's what we call that.
Hands holding hands.
Okay,
That's
so
inclusive.
everyone wants that. So that's fine.
Yeah.
It's not. But the thing is, again, meaning, or we just want it to be great. We want it to be as great as it possibly can be, where it really is, where people are free, where they feel safe, where they feel well fed, where they've got, good health care. All of that is possible. We have so much going for us that we can't make that happen. The reason we can't make that happen is twofold. One, the people who are, there's a small percentage of people who are controlling things who don't particularly care about that happening because they're happy where they are. And the more they keep us divided, and that's number two, the more we're divided, we're not looking for solutions generally. We're looking at it from different standpoints. We're not looking. This country, in so many ways, is the classic. Here's the problem. Here's me. Here's you. Rather than there's the problem. Here's me. Here's you. Okay.
I'm having too muchness in my head, honey.
Me too. I'm getting lost.
Yes. No,
the question is.
You can check it
the
up.
question is. I believe, trust and respect. I believe that. This is choosing love is the only answer here. Choosing a higher look. It's if you were talking to a couple that were fighting over their kids, wouldn't you say, look, no matter how angry you are, all your different reasons, they all got validity, all those different reasons, you can agree you want what's best for your kid. So let's start from there and go down to this and deal with each issue. But start in unity that you both want what's good for your kid. And the kid is the United States of America.
Okay, fine. So let's say we do that.
But no one is approaching the problem from that standpoint.
Everyone
no one really is.
Everyone's
pushing
America,
from their side.
Because they think that's what America really needs is the protection from foreign invaders. When they see how it's fucked up Europe, when I went to Istanbul, people are like suffering because of the flux of refugees.
I understand
it's fucked
that.
up with this whole society. So, there's a whole radicalism throughout Europe now of like, and we're just like part of this great obnoxious wave. So
well, ultimately, you have the same people in every other country who believe the same way and are willing to unite behind common principles.
I love the idea of uniting under common principles.
That's the idea. That's where you start.
Okay, honey, you listen. It's a conversation.
And then they come. There's the principle of fairness. Fairness for all.
Fairness for all.
For some people, fairness for all is I'll support that. And fairness for all, if I brought $1 million to a deal, I should get, and the person did not bring $5 million to a business, he should not get. I should get the 5 million times the profits because he did not. He's poor, so he should stay poor. That's fairness. There's some people who call it American fairness, but they're into fucking the earth and taking whatever.
That's at a lower level. That's one of the look. There are a lot of different ways that people look at solving the problem that get to those values.
There's always
but the point is, you start with the value. That's all. You start with the value, create unity with the value. Then you can deal with the fact that one guy thinks I should get it all, the other guy thinks you should get half, and I should get half. All of those issues, whatever the issues are, and granted it takes hard work, it takes compromise and stuff. But if you're strong enough in your higher values that you don't want fucking police in the streets and civil riots, if that value is strong enough to you, you really do want a country that's free and good, okay? If that's really what you want, then unite behind that and let's work together to find some solutions. And these are our rules. Our rules is we stand against, people being killed. We stand for free speech. We create our boundaries. If you don't agree with those, then don't join our club. Okay? But if you agree with those things, join this. Okay. We believe it's 80% of the people. Let's see what we can accomplish by working together. Instead of fighting over, let's work at solutions. It's what I should have said 6 months ago to Bernie. It's like, let's talk about solutions rather than fighting.
And here's where, for me, what happens is in holding space for this passion, which I love, needs to have a deadline.
I need help getting it done, honey. I got life. I need help. That's what I'm asking you. I can't, I don't even know. I don't